So the Lakers will get the first possession here. Here's prime time to the paint. Here's James. Davis, the pass to Hachimura. Here's James. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's Gobert. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul of the game. Outside McDaniels. Towns is screen on Hachimura. Here's McDaniels. Davis with a rebound. Here's primetime. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Davis with a screen on Conley. You have to be kidding.
I did it.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yo, I finally did it. I finally did it. Come on, give me that screen. Hold on. Nah, forget that. Nah, forget that. Hold on, forget that. Rewind that back. Rewind that back. Come on. Ew. Come on. I threw it up. Hold on, man. Yo. Hold on. What? Come on, man. Come on, let's go.
Here in the first, a little over. For a minute played so far.
All right, let's go.
Outside Edwards. And there's a pick. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them.
Well, that was to myself. So I'm gonna see if I can do it with somebody else.
Our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Prime time. And he makes it on the layup. Prime time's got his second basket of the night.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by LeBron. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem. Take a break.
That free throw misses.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
And the second free throw is good. Many teams try to play 2 bigs in their lineup, but without success. Grant, what makes Minnesota different?
You know, BA, the fact that no matter who's in that rotation up front, one of the two bigs can stretch the floor. And then on the defensive side, they use their length to contest shots on the perimeter.
It's good.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Here's primetime. A hard guy to stop on the offensive end, averaging 34 points a game. It's not going to go for him. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Edwards. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
And just working his way inside, keeping Edwards out of the paint is not an easy task.
The Lakers lead by 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And so it's Minnesota with it. 7-point differential. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with it. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Here's primetime. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Over to the left wing, to the middle. Oh, and go.
Oh, that's a good one, man. That's what I want to do.
Best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Here's primetime. He's got 6. Takes it inside, and he jams it home with authority.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Edwards, following the score by the Lakers. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. Edwards has got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Minnesota. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Christie's checked in for Hachimura. And Russell is subbed in for Reeves. Pass to primetime. Here's Christie. McDaniels covering. Here's primetime. Let's go with a 3. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Just enough of a shot.
I don't know how to time it. I don't know how to time that 3 at all.
Here's
Yo, what the hell?
Uneasy 2 on the layup.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Russell to pass to primetime. Driving in. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 3. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And some It's Edwards with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's prime time in at the 2. James, a screen on Edwards. Here's prime time. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Pulls it in from the elbow. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him try to compete for titles.
They get it again. Outside Edwards. From behind the arc. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he drives in. Prime time. Can't get it to go.
We often expect
Damn, yo, we can't reach no
shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And RJ, looking back at the in-game flopping penalties introduced last season, how do you think they worked?
Well, I didn't see many that were actually called, but as they say, it's always good to have a rule implemented in case you need it, or so I'm told.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Pass to Dillingham. Alexander Walker with it. Lots of room.
Man, what was that all about?
Minnesota again missing.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
And prime time gets it to go. Prime time's got 14.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's prime time. 14 points for him. Screen by James. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. 16 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
He's currently up there in the voting at number 2. So clearly no one is sleeping on his abilities as a lights-out three-point shooter.
Yeah, it's his long-range shooting that puts him on another level. Definitely a guy who belongs in this contest.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Pass to Alexander Walker.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Here's prime time. He's guarded by Conley.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Reed finds Conley. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Reed. There's the triple. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Primetime. Launches a three. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
Always ready to put the team first.
I keep forgetting my shot. It's like as soon as I release, that's when I let it go.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Conley. Outside Edwards.
It take practice, so I understand.
No good again that time.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
On the wing, Reeves. Hachimura, the pass to Primetime. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Here's Primetime. 21 points in the game. Pass to Reeves. James against Reed. Nice work inside from James.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Anthony Edwards. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games. The Lakers, #1.
They've dialed up the defense in a big way. You've got to get creative if you're going to find ways to score against them.
So it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. Back after this.
Come on, we ain't watching all this. I'm trying to cut this. Can you skip it? Trying to skip all this.
Happy to have you for the Western Conference,
all that.
Luka Doncic.
We saw plenty of Luka magic over this stretch. He is quite...
And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
I'm gonna see if I can take that halftime off. I don't want that on there.
We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Timberwolves trail by 11. McDaniels and Towns make up the 2 forward spots. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Shot is good by Edwards.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded by Conley. Primetime passes to Reeves. Hachimura from long range. Knocks down the long J. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Edwards for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, there's another 3. Love seeing Edwards deliver the revenge triple.
Here's Primetime. He's guarded. Oh!
Okay,
What? I did it to myself again.
Long finish.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
I did it again. Yep, I timed it right on this one. I timed it right. I want to do it with somebody else, though. Ew. Got it. Oh, see, he said when he put his hands up, then I can do that. When Brian did that, then I can do it. Okay.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside McDaniels. Back to Conley. Towns passes to Conley. And here's Edwards. Takes the three. Rebounded by LeBron.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Reeves.
Yo, that was almost it.
Lets the three fly. And the
That was
Lakers
almost,
hit
oh my
again
God.
from deep.
He put his hands up. That's when the time said the time to do it.
Offensively, scoring with consistency.
Conley with the ball. And Davis picks him up defensively. Gobert drives in.
Oh, he got that. Dang.
Rudy Gobert. That was a loud 2 points.
For three, James. There, LeBron for three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. From downtown. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Fast break, here we go. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Playing above the rim.
A touch
Playing
over 2.5 minutes
above
of basketball
the
played
rim.
here in the third quarter. And here's Edwards outside. Anthony Edwards rains
Yo,
one
come on,
in.
man. Somebody got to get this
Three-point
dude.
shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Here's
All
Prime
right, let's see if we
Time.
can do it now.
He's got 26. Towns with the
Dang,
rebound.
I messed that up.
But it's
I
Edwards
messed
with the
that
ball
up.
for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. To the inside. Conley. Excellent D there from Davis.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Fires the three. And Prime Time gets it to go. Prime Time's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Man, what was that?
Second
gotta learn
half
these
here,
plays
and we're
too,
just
man.
over 3.5 minutes into it. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Hachimura. McDaniels can't hit.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Prime Time. That's 29 for him. Davis with a screen on Conley. Here's Prime Time. Right through the D for the layup. Prime Time.
Now, I seen him put his hands up.
He's
That's
putting
the.
on a
all
show
right.
this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now here's Edwards. 17 points in the game.
I need to do that with old school Sonics. That's what Gary Payton and Sean
Back
Kemp.
to Edwards.
That's a good team to try them alley-oops on. On some old school
And
though.
it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Man, this dude right here getting on my
Edwards got
nerves.
11 in the second half. Los Angeles leading by 16. Here's Prime Time. He's got 31. Pass to Davis. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And the Lakers also making a change. Russell is checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Back to Alexander Walker. Inside. Oh, Edwards powers it
Oh,
home.
my goodness.
Certain
Right
nights,
on me, too.
Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Here's primetime. A hard guy to stop on the offensive end, averaging 34 points a game. James, a screen on Edwards. Clock at 4. Here he goes. Primetime, can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 14. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns has welcomed Anthony Edwards to a co-starring role on the Wolves. Towns said, quote, "I never wanted to be a bad vet. I wanted to be one of the successful stories that brought the best out of the young guy, and I think I've done a great job of supporting Ant." Brian, reminiscent of how KG helped him years back, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie.
Oh, my God.
They say it was last touched by
That could have been me.
That just wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the...
Hold on. I'm going to go in debt because that meter is moving kind of quick.
Minnesota with some changes. Miller comes in for Karl Anthony Towns.
That meter is moving quick. So.
And it's Edwards in for Alexander Walker.
All
Some
right,
changes for Los Angeles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I really need to get on that
listen in
meter.
what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out
That
everything that
alley-oop meter.
happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. James finds Reeves. Here's primetime to take the lead. And once again, off the mark by
Oh,
Los Angeles.
shit. I didn't know they was that close. Damn, fourth
And
quarter.
so in the
Nah,
game for
nah.
the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's prime time in at the point.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Yep, that one's good. Prime time's got 33. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Reed. Lets it go from 11. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Reed's got 8 here in this quarter.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
James outside. Here's primetime. The 3 is up. Miller.
Damn,
goes it
yo.
in.
Come on.
Edwards with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
He is just a bad man when he starts to drive. Once he gets that shoulder by the defender, look, it's over.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Lakers trail by 4. Left side Reeves.
I ain't mean to throw that
James on
long
the
ass
wing.
pass.
Pass to primetime. The 3 is up.
Hey, why I can't hit nothing? I'm doing it perfectly.
Edwards got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Conley. Here's Minot. Edwards with it. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's primetime. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Primetime's got 36 points. Minnesota's gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the fourth. Now Alexander Walker. Pass to Minot. Down low. Here's Reed. And he'll draw the foul.
Come on, man.
Goes
Come
into the
on.
line
Come
for
on.
2.
Come on.
It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And And the first one at the line is good. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Good on both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Screen by James. Here's prime time. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Conley passes to Reed. Now here's Edwards.
Yo, damn!
Rejected by James.
Get out of here.
Oh, look at the old man.
Go, James. Go. Go.
LeBron James still takes great pride in
Get in there.
rejecting shots. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the
Full court
Timberwolves.
press.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns with the ball. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. Davis with a rebound. Davis is the Lakers in the lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
And prime time gets it to go.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Edwards on the wing. That one's good. And
This
it's
is
Conley
fucking
who picks up the
bullshit.
assist. Conley's got 6 assists here tonight. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Oh, back at you. LeBron.
That's what I'm talking
He
about.
wants
Come
the
on now.
ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Reeves against Edwards. Oh, a sensation.
I don't believe this monkey ass shit.
Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And he lobs it up top. And out of bounds.
Oh my goodness.
See, picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
The Timberwolves trail. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter.
This is over. I don't believe this shit.
Edwards got
Give me the fucking
35.
ball.
And you gotta love the mentality of Anthony Edwards. He wants to be the star. He wants the spotlight. Not everyone is like that.
Prime time. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's prime time.
I don't believe this shit.
And here's McDaniels.
They giving it to him. He gonna make a three. Watch.
Looking
Watch
for an
this.
opening.
Overtime. It's gotta be overtime. No, he still got time. He got a lot of time.
We've got 13 seconds left in the
He's
fourth
gonna hit that
quarter.
three. Watch.
Shot clock
Watch
at
this.
5 from the arc. The three won't fall. Towns for three. Off target from downtown. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Chris Finch has called timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's prime time in at the point guard position.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Davis. To the middle. And
Whoa. I didn't do
here we
that.
go. The Timberwolves on the
Get down there, Davis.
And Davis with the block.
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Steps back. Edwards. And Edwards.
I don't know. This
Can you
motherfucker,
say
yo.
terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
Primetime passes to James. Here's Primetime. 4-3. Good. That's another.
Give me that.
My
Give me that.
goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Timberwolves
That
trail
was
by
clutch
8.
time, Holmes.
Now Edwards. Rebound, the Lakers. Hachimura's got 4 rebounds now. And good. There's another.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They led by as many as 18.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Lakers.
Talk about saving the best for last.
I'm trying to get as much points as I can.
Here in OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up.
Slow
in this
this
one.
down.
They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for primetime.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
For 3, James hits the trifecta.
This is over.
And
That's
the
it.
Lakers
It's
lead
over.
by 11.
It's over.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And Primetime gets it to go. Primetime's got 54 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's the Lakers
Over, G.
easily grabbing this one.
What's happening with
Things
you?
looked a little uneven for them down the
Yeah,
stretch.
what's happening with
but
you?
in overtime, they took control.
NBA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, yo, bad play.